All right, you ready to dive back into the weird and wonderful?
Always. Where are we headed today?
Well, get this. We're going all the way back to the Crusades.
The Crusades. Okay, that's a new one. Knights in armor and all that.
You got it, but with a twist. And trust me, this twist is out of this world.
I'm intrigued already. Lay it on me. What kind of twist are we talking about?
So picture this. It's 1242 AD, the place, Acre, right in the heart of the Crusader states. We've got a Templar Knight. Let's call him Sir Gareth. Tough, devout, battle-hardened, the whole 9 yards.
Classic Templar Knight. Okay, I can picture that. So what's so strange about this, Sir Gareth?
Well, Sir Gareth's life is all about swords, faith, and fighting for the Holy Land. But one day, during a skirmish near an ancient temple, he stumbles on something totally unexpected.
What, like a secret stash of gold? Or some lost relic?
Even weirder, he finds a hidden chamber. But this chamber is covered in symbols. And these symbols are described as being neither Christian nor Saracen.
Now that's strange. Symbols that don't match any of the known cultures of the time? Makes you wonder what they could be, right?
Right, and it gets stranger. Inside this chamber, Sir Gareth encounters a being.
A being, not another knight or enemy soldier.
Nope. This being is humanoid, but with some major differences. The accounts describe its skin as shimmering, iridescent, like it was somehow reflecting light in a way that just shouldn't be possible.
Shimmering skin. Okay, now we're venturing into some interesting territory.
And its eyes. The eyes were large, luminous, almost glowing. Imagine finding something like that hidden away in the middle of a war zone.
I mean, that would definitely make you question everything you thought you knew about the world.
Totally. Now, this being, who identifies itself as Lyra, can't speak in any language Sir Gareth understands. But get this, they communicate telepathically through images, thoughts, impressions.
Telepathy. Wow, that seems to be a common theme in a lot of these stories about encounters with the unknown.
Right. And what Lyra reveals to Sir Gareth is pretty mind-blowing. It turns out their home planet is in a dire situation, facing some sort of energy crisis, threatening their entire civilization.
An energy crisis on another planet. Okay, I'm hooked.
So what does this have to do with a Templar Knight in 1242?
Well, Lyra reveals that long ago, their people brought a powerful artifact to Earth. They call it the Celestial Heart, a crystalline object capable of harnessing universal energy. And guess where they hid it?
Let me guess, somewhere in the Holy Land.
Bingo. And Lyra believes the Templars, with their network of secret chambers and their role as guardians of holy relics, are the only ones who can help find it.
So a Templar Knight, already sworn to protect sacred objects, suddenly finds himself pulled into a cosmic quest to save an alien civilization. That's an incredible premise. It really is. Now you can imagine Sir Gareth's initial reaction. Disbelief, shock, maybe even thinking he'd gone mad. But something about Lyra's plea resonates with him. Maybe he sees a parallel between their struggle for survival and the endless battles of the Crusades. Whatever the reason, Sir Gareth agrees to help. And so begins this secret alliance. A Templar Knight and an alien working together in the 13th century Holy Land.
That is just, wow, a secret alliance spanning civilizations and maybe even galaxies. So how do they even begin to look for this celestial heart? I mean, it could be anywhere.
Right. So they start by digging into ancient texts, likely those within the Templars' own archives. They try to decipher cryptic symbols, hidden messages, anything that could point them to the artifact's location. All of this, of course, done in complete secrecy, while navigating the already complex politics and dangers of the Crusader states.
That's no small feat. It's like a medieval treasure hunt with incredibly high stakes. Did they manage to find any clues?
Eventually, their search leads them to a discovery within the Templar Order itself. They uncover evidence of a secret group within the Templars known as the Keepers of the Light.
Keepers of the Light. That name definitely has a mysterious ring to it.
Definitely. And it turns out, these keepers have been aware of the Celestial Heart for centuries. They're the ones who hid it, deep within a labyrinth of tunnels beneath Jerusalem, guarding it, waiting for a time when its power might be needed.
Okay, now we're talking about a secret within a secret. A hidden order within the Templars who know about this alien artifact. It adds another layer to the mystery. But surely they weren't the only ones who knew about the Celestial Heart.
Unfortunately, no. Word gets out. And you can guess who else gets interested.
Let me think. Other factions in the Crusades? Maybe those with their own ambitions for power?
Exactly. First, we have the Knights Hospitaller, the Templars' rivals. They hear rumors of this powerful artifact and immediately see it as a potential weapon, something that could shift the balance of power in the Crusades. So they start hunting for it.
Makes sense. A powerful artifact like that would be a game changer in a conflict like the Crusades. But were the Hospitallers the only problem?
Nope. There's also a group of Saracen mystics. They also have knowledge of the celestial heart, but they believe it belongs to their ancient lineage. They see it as a key to restoring their lost glory and unlocking hidden powers.
So now you've got both sides of the Crusades, plus a group of mystics, all after this one alien artifact. Talk about a high-pressure situation.
And right in the middle of it all are Sir Gareth and Lyra. They're on the run, trying to stay one step ahead of the Hospitallers, the Saracens, and anyone else who might be after the celestial heart. It's a desperate race against time, using ancient maps, cryptic clues, whatever they can find to reach the artifact before anyone else.
I can only imagine the kind of close calls and narrow escapes they must have had trying to stay hidden while all this chaos is going on around them.
The accounts describe ambushes, traps, all sorts of dangers they had to overcome. It's a real edge-of-your-seat adventure, with this medieval knight and his alien companion trying to navigate the complexities of the Holy Land.
A medieval knight and an alien. It's a truly wild combination. And did they manage to reach the celestial heart in time?
They did. Against all odds, they finally reach the hidden chamber beneath Jerusalem. And there, resting on a crystalline pedestal, is the celestial heart. It's described as radiating a soft, ethereal light. You can almost feel the power emanating from it.
Okay, I have chills just thinking about it.
Right. But of course, their arrival doesn't go unnoticed.
Oh, I bet not. It's probably the calm before the storm, right?
You nailed it. The Hospitallers and the Saracen mystics converge on the chamber. It all comes down to a final showdown, deep beneath Jerusalem, a battle for control of this alien technology.
A clash of civilizations, Templar Knights, Saracen mystics, and an alien being. This has got to be one for the history books. What did that battle even look like?
Imagine this. Sir Gareth and the Keepers of the Light fighting with swords and shields, true to their Templar training. And alongside them, Lyra, using some sort of advanced technology. There are accounts of energy shields deflecting attacks, weapons malfunctioning, all sorts of strange occurrences that defy explanation.
A medieval battle with a sci-fi twist. It's like something out of a movie.
Totally. And in the end, it's Sir Gareth, guided by Lyra, who activates the celestial heart. And when he does, it unleashes this surge of energy. It's a massive wave of power that repels all their enemies and seals the chamber, protecting the artifact.
Talk about a dramatic finish. What a whirlwind of events. So what happened to Lyra after the battle?
With the celestial heart safe, Lyra bids farewell to Sir Gareth. Grateful for his help, they promise to return one day, when their own civilization's crisis has passed, to share their knowledge and technology with humanity. And then they depart.
A bittersweet parting, but with a glimmer of hope for the future. And the Templars, how did this experience change them?
Imagine the impact this had on the Templar Knights. They're left as the guardians of this incredible secret, knowing that there's something much bigger out there, something beyond human comprehension. They continue their duties, but with a new perspective, forever changed by their encounter with Lyra and the knowledge that humanity might not be alone in the universe.
It's an incredible story, this blend of history, mystery, and the possibility of extraterrestrial contact. It definitely makes you think twice about the Templars and their role in history.
It really does. So, what do you make of all this? Is there any way to separate fact from fiction in a tale like this?
Well, it's a story that definitely pushes the boundaries of belief. On the one hand, you've got the historical setting, the Crusades, the Templars, all that's well documented. But then you have the alien being, the telepathy, the advanced technology. It's hard to reconcile those elements with our current understanding of the world.
Exactly. And the symbolism is fascinating, isn't it? The Templars, already shrouded in mystery and speculation, are now connected to this cosmic secret. It taps into our fascination with both ancient history and the unknown.
Absolutely. It makes you wonder, what if there's more to our history than we realize? What if these seemingly fantastical stories hold a grain of truth? What if there have been other encounters, other interventions throughout history that have shaped our world in ways we can't even imagine?
Mind-blowing, right? It makes you look at the world of a whole new perspective.
It really does.
Well, thanks for lending your expertise to this one. It's definitely a story that'll stay with me.
Anytime.
And to all of you listening, keep an open mind and keep exploring the mysteries out there. Until next time, don't forget to rate, follow, and share the True Alien Podcast. We'll be back tomorrow with another deep dive into the strange and unexplained.